Now to a story that has been in the works for decades. The Greensboro Urban Loop becomes a full circle on Monday. It's a construction project that's lasted 23 years, and a lot of people are happy to see it come to close.
Some hiccups are expected with the opening of the final section of the loop. We've already seen some this week. WFMY News 2's Daniel Cruz asked a DOT engineer about the loop's safety and the final work to get it open.
If you are like me and grew up in Greensboro, you've likely heard about this project for a long time. Construction began before the turn of the 21st century. But on Monday, after years and decades of planning, these orange signs and barrels will finally disappear. Back in the 1960s, this stretch of concrete was far from a reality. Decades of planning finally led to construction in 1999. Next week, the billion-dollar project will finally wrap up.
We were actually hoping to open it before Christmas, but with the cold, it got down into the high teens, I guess, or low 20s, where the ground freezes. There's just only certain things we can do.
This latest portion of the loop will connect Elm Street to US 29. Other exits will also open along the 4-mile stretch, including one on Yanceyville Street. Wright Archer is an engineer with the North Carolina Department of Transportation, and he says this will be a milestone in his more than 30-year career.
We've been under construction for about 23 years, and this is an exciting time. I think it's kind of a defining moment in my career, kind of a crown jewel to be able to be a part of this.
A wave of comments on our WFMY News 2 Facebook page show many are excited for the project to finally cross the finish line. Glennis Goolsby's comment reads, "This is amazing news. Getting to Battleground will be so much easier." Corey Maiden says, "Yes, finally. I've been waiting for this moment all my life. It is done."
I think it's probably going to be at least half, yeah.
Karen Hopkins and her husband travel through Greensboro frequently, and she says the new portion of the loop will be a huge time saver.
My husband travels it even more than I do, so I really think that it will be wonderful for him. He travels a lot further than I do every day, so yeah, I think it's going to be great for everybody.
Rain is in the forecast this weekend, but DOT says that's not going to stop this project from moving forward. On Monday, all lanes, both east and westbound, should be open just in time for the evening commute. Live in Greensboro, Daniel Cruz, WFMY News 2.